What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another Molo in the City podcast. I am your host, Moshua L'Oreal, a.k.a. Molo. I hope you all are enjoying this last little bit of summertime weather. Happy Labor Day to all you guys. I know you're all fat and happy from eating all your barbecue. I'm jealous I didn't have any, but it's all good. Welcome back, and you know that we are your hub for all things fashion, music, art, and entertainment, keeping you up on all the hottest events and artists that you need to know in and around the city. Today, we have three amazing guests on our show, starting off with author and motivational speaker Lillie Young, as well as Dr. Alicia Cain, who is the creator of Miss Sis magazine. You guys are going to see those a little later, as well as my brother, my homie, singer, songwriter, Creole King, aka Cardell Henry's in the building. So we're going to get a performance from him as well later. But you know, we got to start off with our trending topic of the day. And this trend, you guys have seen it everywhere, literally everywhere. I don't know one girl who is not wearing a t-shirt dress. I love this trend. Like, it's the easiest thing to throw on in the morning. If it's hot outside, you can wear it. If it's nighttime, you can throw something up under it to wear it. Now, some of y'all know y'all be crossing the line with how short they are now. I know they t-shirt dresses, but you gotta cover the princess, okay? But other than that, it's a very good trend. And with us transitioning into fall, it's a very versatile trend. So when it gets a little cooler, I feel like people are gonna start wearing it with furs and they're gonna wear them with leggings. So this is a perpetual thing. I don't think it's going away anytime soon. If you guys have pictures in your t-shirt dresses, please tag Molo in the City podcast on Instagram so we can check it out. And now for our weekly recap. So much has happened this past week, especially in Atlanta. If anybody was in Atlanta, you saw the traffic. It was horrible because we had a million things going on in the city. Starting off with Dragon Con, which is a new thing for me, but apparently it's a huge event. It is the largest fantasy sci-fi convention in Atlanta, bringing over 52,000 people to the city. Freaking crazy. People are walking around in costumes and they're streaming hours and hours of footage for the whole weekend. It was a really amazing thing. If you guys look up the pictures, you'll see everybody in their costumes and stuff. It looked really fun. If you want to bring out your inner geek, I'm all for it. Also, we had the One Hell of a Night tour come to the city this past weekend, of course, with Chris Brown, Tiana Taylor, Kid Ink, Omarion, the Migos. It was crazy. It shut the city down. They always do. We also had ATL Black Pride this weekend, so there was just so many conventions going on. They had all kinds of concerts, all kinds of festivities going on. The House in the Park was this past Sunday, which is such a dope event. I'm from D.C., so we listen to a lot of house and go-go and all that. But they have it at Grant Park. They play a lot of house music. They sell food and music, and it's just a big, fun get-together. Everybody smells like ganja and cocoa butter. I love it. And then we also went, this past week, I got to go to the Cooligans Fest. It was so dope. This is the first ever Cooligans Fest that they are now going to make an annual thing. It's brought on by Scotty ATL, the whole cool club. Shout out to y'all. It was such a dope event. It had all the top hip-hop people up and coming from Atlanta. It had Little Donald, Scotty. Big Gift gave a performance. He did some old school tracks, and I was just out there vibing, so he killed that thing. Sid the Kid, just a whole lot of people. It was a really dope event. Held at the Masquerade, so you guys be sure to check that out next year. I promise you. It was so worth it. Last but not least, congratulations to Tiana Taylor. Tiana Taylor. She's having a baby with Iman Shumpert, and they made all these cute, gushy announcements on Instagram. She's having a baby girl, so shout out to her. That was all the news for this week in entertainment. We'll be right back with more interviews and more Molo in the City.
Live hiphopdaily.tv, Atlanta's only online 24-hour hip-hop TV channel. Watch live podcasts, original content, music videos, and more. Live hiphopdaily.tv.
All right, what's up, people, and welcome back to Molo in the City podcast. I am here with our first guest of the evening, Dr. Alicia Cain. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am good. Now, I know that you're a medical doctor. What area of medicine are you in?
Adult medicine, internal medicine.
Yeah?
Yes.
Now, I know you traveled all over the place doing medicine, right?
I have. I've lived in multiple cities around the country.
Yeah. Did that help you? Because I know that you've done this Miss Sis magazine. But you grew up in not only the entertainment capital in New York. I saw that you traveled a lot. Was that where you got some of your foundation for wanting to do these things, or?
I actually got my foundation from my teenage daughter.
Ah.
She was a teenager at the time. She loved magazines, fashion, beauty, but there was really no magazine out there that really represented her.
That catered to her needs.
That catered to her needs.
So what magazine catered to your needs growing up? And in New York, what were you reading?
Really, we had to read 17. That is what they had. You know, they did not have any magazines.
And that's still around.
Yes. that cater to us as African American young ladies.
Right. What other magazines are you into?
Right now?
Yeah.
I love Miss Sis.
Ah, no, that's right. What's your focus in Miss Sis? Because I know that you said your daughter, she needed something that kind of related to her. So what's your focal point? When you're doing your Miss Sis magazine, what are the things that you try to focus on, that you try to relay to your consumers?
Well, what I'm trying to relate is fashion, beauty, lifestyle, good advice, good hairstyles. Hairstyles, yes. I'm trying to speak directly to young black African American high school and college girls and give them a platform in which they see themselves and a platform in which they can participate. A platform that embraces their perspective and caters to their needs.
Nice. Now I know when you got ready to do the magazine, you reached out to Clark Atlanta. How'd you hook up with that?
Well, it's a school here in Atlanta, and they do have a fashion and design department and art department. Right. So I reached out to them as a starting point, and they were very helpful. My graphic designer is currently at Clark Atlanta.
Really?
She's a professor there. Yes.
So how important is that for you to kind of have the people working for you, the younger people working for you, so you can get their perspective and stuff like that, just to stay relevant, that kind of thing?
I think it's very important because obviously I'm a little older than the high school and college girls.
You a young spring hen. What you talking about, lady?
Thank you. So I definitely need to have their perspective all the time. So I keep in contact with young people, focus groups, my daughter's friends, my grandkids. Ooh, shouldn't have said that.
Hey, I know some 30-year-old grandmas. You ain't saying nothing. We in Atlanta. Grandmas are still in high school, you know. That's what's up, though. So, as far as your daughter, does she give you some input for the things you put in the magazine? Does she critique your magazines for you?
My daughter, she does critique it, and her friends critique it. Aww. And I pass it around to my staff, and we all sit around and we critique it.
That's good. So where do you want your magazine to be? What's the pinnacle for you?
The pinnacle for me is that every young African-American high school and college young lady gets a copy of this magazine so they can read it. The ones that read it love it. They see it and they love it. So we want to make sure that it gets into the hands of as many young ladies as possible.
Right. Now, see, I know there's a lot of magazines in rotation, and people like to come up with magazines, but what are some of the challenges that you've faced being in a magazine? Because some people think it's so easy, you know, they just jump into it and do it, but what have been some of the challenges you've had to overcome making this magazine?
Well, it's not easy because I have a full-time medical practice. So I rely a lot on my photographers, my designers, and a lot of people have come forth to help. Yeah. So in December of last year, we were on the Tom Joyner Morning Show, and from that, we got a lot of positive response. People just want to help. So many of the mothers have written to us saying, we're so glad that you have this magazine for our daughters. The daughters love it. The models are always trying to get into the magazine.
Of course. This is the land of models.
The photographers send me photos.
Yeah.
And so it's been really a very challenging but rewarding ride.
Right. Are you looking for interns, or how do you reach out to young ladies?
Yes, we are looking for interns. We're looking for marketing interns especially. We are looking for marketing interns. They can get our information from the magazine or at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, there you go. And you see, that's a big thing. Like, I'm glad you mentioned marketing, because that's one thing in Atlanta, man. There's so many people doing so many things, but how important to you is cultivating marketing? That's such a skill.
Marketing is very important. Social media is very important. If you're not a presence on social media, then your marketing is not where it should be. Yeah. So I'm looking for some help in terms of getting on social media or being responsive to social media.
That's what's up. So where can they find your magazine? If they're looking for it, where can they find your magazine?
We're currently online. They can subscribe to it online, and we mail the hard copy directly to their door.
That's what's up.
Each month, we have the magazine is published every single month. We are up to issue number 10, our October issue.
That's what's up. So you guys be sure to follow. Miss Sis Magazine is everything that our young ladies need. Catch up on their insight. It's a magazine for them. Thank you so much for coming, Miss Alicia Cain. Oh, if you want to say Miss, Dr. Alicia Cain.
And thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
It's been a pleasure.
You're welcome. We'll be right back with more Molo in the City. everybody, and welcome back to Molo in the City podcast. I am here with author, motivational speaker, Lillie Young. How you doing, ma'am?
Great. How are you, beautiful?
I am great. Now, you are the author of this book, The Purple Cinderella.
Yes.
Explain to me the purple part of that. Why did you choose purple? Is that your favorite color? Does it have some symbolism for you?
Yes. Purple. I chose purple because it's my favorite color. And if you think back on The Color Purple, the movie, Celie had a mister. Well, I had several misters since the age of 3.5 going on 4.
That you went through. So let's kind of get into that. Why you call yourself the Cinderella?
I call myself the Cinderella because my father met a lady and she moved her adult kids into our home. She had 6 children. And my sister and I were slave labor to them. We learned early, very young, how to cook, clean. We scrubbed. We had to even sweep the front yard. You know how people rake the front yard? We raked, but we also had to sweep the front yard because that's a country thing. We had to chop wood. I can bust some wood open real good.
Wow.
I know how to plant a garden, so anytime anything ever go wrong with the economy, I would know how to survive.
Wow. Impact does that have on you? I mean, because like you said, I mean, when you finally realize it, then what happens? Because you have family. Like, that's people you're close with. You live with.
They were my step family. I had 2 sisters and 1 brother, and my mom left when I was a baby. She died when I was 5 or 6.
Okay.
And then my father eventually died. I was 12 going on 13, so say 13 years old, and at that point I was on my own.
Right.
So it impacted me all the way through my life, up to 38 years old, when I decided I was not going to live in that bondage anymore. It's a lot more to it, but I live from place to place with different people.
Yeah.
It was a struggle, but I learned how to survive so young.
Definitely.
I lived in survival mode so many years that it's not good, but I did.
And what have you enjoyed the most about being an author? What are some of the perks of being an author?
The perks of being an author is I have got where I am able to reach so many people. And it's a beautiful thing to be able to touch people's hearts and touch their soul.
Yeah.
Because that's part of my journey that God has sent me on. So I'm enjoying just getting out, meeting God's beautiful people, and giving them my story, my testimony, and it's allowing them to open up, because it's a gateway for them to open up. Since I have been doing this, it's so many people come to me, men and women, contact me, inbox me, email me, call me, and tell me thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's allowing them to speak up, because they've been afraid for so many years.
Right.
And it's not, like I said, it's not just women, but it's a beautiful thing when you can have a man to contact you and tell you this too has happened to me, and that's God too. Yes. I want to give you a little brief reading from The Purple Cinderella as well. And this book is very dear to me because it's my testimony, it's my journey, it's my heart, and everything went into this book. When I wrote this book, I wrote it as part of my healing process. But I'm going to give you a little brief description that's on the back.
Sure.
I am the Purple Cinderella. I got my glass slipper back at the beautiful age of 38. What led me to that moment was a life full of heartache and pain. I found myself at the point of suicide. In that pivotal moment, I got my glass slipper back, my life. I walked around dead inside for many years. My heart-wrenching childhood took me there. I was raped by my adult stepbrothers, some of my adult step-cousins, and some of my adult step-uncles and other men. They all stole a part of Cinderella's glass slipper. I became used to this childhood torture. I accepted the torture. I even fell in love with the torture. Not only was I made to lie on my back and service the pedophiles, my sister and I were slave labor for our stepfamily as well, forced to scrub and clean like Cinderella. Heartache and pain continued out through my adulthood, bandages, crying inside. But at the pivotal age of 38, God gave me life. Now I live. I got my glass slipper back. And that is my goal, to help others get their glass slipper back.
See, I think it's a testament to you, the fact that even through all of this, you're so poised and you're so beautiful. Like you even said,
so are you.
Thank you. I blush, don't do that. But, and I know you're into fashion. Now, you're doing a lot of things with the ministry and stuff like that. But I see in you that you have a well balance of being fashionable but conservative. Like, you do, is that part of what you do? Like, all your pictures are like flawless.
The thing is, when I started with this ministry thing with God, I was like, God, how do I supposed to dress? And I went through this, but God spoke to me and he said, dress where you're comfortable, but you still represent me, and there's nothing wrong with being beautiful and sexy.
Right, so what you working on now? You got anything coming up?
Yes, I have several events this month, beautiful things going on. I have a lot of speaking that I'm doing, like I'm doing a speaking and a book signing on the 17th of this month in Sandy Springs. And then I have a big thing that's happening on the 18th. I'm going to be filming with a bunch of other celebrities. And I'm going to be posting about that on social media. But I have a lot going on. I'm working in the process of me and God trying to get the Purple Cinderella in the movie. That's my goal, because I want to be, it's known, but I want to be world known.
Household.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
And my goal is to spread his word and get the Purple Cinderella known more, and to help people that's out there hurting, that are abused.
And I got to do a quick side note to the fact that you should know that if you go to her signing, she gives out some of the best gifts.
Amen.
When you come to her signing.
Amen.
I was looking at your Instagram, I was like, you had like a purple bag.
It's a purple leather Coach bag, and it's so soft and beautiful.
It was so everything. It was like the color of this wall right here.
It's beautiful, and like, you know, purple is my favorite color.
I know.
Yeah. I love giving. I always give good gifts like Tiffany and Company, stuff like that. I love giving to people. That's my thing. I look at it this way. When they come to my book signing and get my book, they're blessing me, and God wants me to bless them as well. So that's what I enjoy doing.
That's so nice. So where can they follow your stuff? Because I know you post about all your events and everything online. So where can they follow you?
They can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Lillie Young, and Twitter and Periscope at Diamonds Pearls. So that's the way they can contact me. But you can also get my books at Amazon.com. You can get The Purple Cinderella and The Story of Kate, both books, at Amazon.com. You can also go to my website, www.thepurplecinderella.com, and purchase the books and learn so much about me. You will learn so much about my ministry and everything that I have going on, my up-and-coming events, and how much I love the Lord. Thank you.
There you go, y'all. So you make sure to check out these books. Very impactful, very in-depth, and you see how beautiful and poised that this woman has become. First of all, congratulations on your overcoming and your success.
Thank you, and I'm proud of your show. Thank you. You're so beautiful.
Now, you know we got to come out to one of your signings. You got to have Molo in the city out there to...
You must come. You can come to all of them. I don't mind. That'll be a blessing.
I want to still be eligible for gifts, though. We'll be right back with more Molo in the city. What's up, people, and welcome back to Molo in the City podcast. I got to get my life together because this fool had me laughing all commercial break. I'm here with songwriter and singer, my brother, Creole King. What's up, man?
What's good, Molo? How you doing, baby girl?
It's all good.
You chilling?
Me and him go back to when I first moved to Atlanta. He was one of the first people I connected with. We used to go to the spots. I was doing the poetry thing. He was doing the singing, man.
I do a little bit of poetry myself. What are you gonna do?
When you started music, babe?
It's funny you asked that. Well, I've been
Wait, we'll get through it.
I've been doing music really since I was like 9 years old.
Now, I got to get your opinion on this because in Atlanta, we're a big music city. We're a big entertainment city. Hip-hop, rap, huge. We're kind of the epicenter. Even art is becoming a real mecca for art here. How do you receive the R&B and soul scene here? Like, what's your perception of that?
Well, I'll say this. It's definitely a singer's town.
Okay.
Versus an instrumentalist. It's definitely a singer's town. I just feel like the attention is more on the hip-hop scene because that's what, you know, what's really, really popping right now.
Yeah.
And all due respect to it. I mean, you know, I get down on the mic myself, but...
He does. First of all, y'all need to know that he gets down on the mic.
With that said, I find it, you know, I don't think there are quite enough venues that are geared towards hearing new music.
True.
I think sometimes with this being a city with the public eye so much on it, with the international public eye so much on it, you get a lot of people that are kind of pigeonholed as far as what they're looking for, as far as what they're willing to open their ears to. And that can kind of like make the music scene kind of stale when everything sounds the same.
Right.
You know.
I completely understand that. Well, if nothing else, I know that your music is moving. You know, I've always been a supporter, and I was so thankful to get to participate with him again on one of his latest videos, The Complete Me. Let's talk about it, man. Tell about The Complete Me.
Well, the funny thing about it, I wrote Completely. I was at lunch on eat lunch at Chick-fil-A, and
that's inspirational.
Yeah.
That's some good thinking right there.
Chicken parm, you taste so good.
I can die.
But with Completely, it's just basically saying that I can't be me without you.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's telling, you know, a guy's telling a female that he can't be himself without her and that she makes him whole.
Definitely.
And that's basically, you know, when you think about a relationship and you think about the inner workings of it or the infrastructure of it, if one might say, you need those two entities at operating at 100%.
Definitely.
In order to, make it work. So
that's
basically what that song is.
Shout out to Mike Mo.
Mike Mo,
Mike Mo was also featured on that track.
For real, bro.
Well, at the end of the day, I always support you. I'm always gonna follow your stuff. Hopefully, I get to sneak into another video. We're gonna let you guys see a little bit of the Complete Me video, so no worries.
No doubt.
The bomb. So what you got coming up next, Creole, man?
Man, right now I'm just working with my team over at PBM, a recording studio.
PBM, Sean.
Over in Marietta. What up, Sean? What up, Louise? How y'all feeling, baby?
That's what's up.
We just, building our brand and, really working things and recording just crazy material.
Dope.
I got my man Marseille producing some stuff for me, and my man Mad Mike, and just a bunch of other producers. My man Darius Smith. What up, Darius?
Hi, Darius.
We just getting it in,
That's what's
working,
up.
just steady grinding. That's it.
I tell you right now, this is going to be the man to resurrect the neo soul and soul scene in Atlanta. I promise you, the music is so dope. Dope videos, dope writing, and everything. You're going to do a little performance for us later, right?
I'm going to attempt to sing.
I ain't mess with him. He's going to kill it.
I'm being so Baptist right now.
You're so Baptist.
Might as well put the finger up.
I hate you. You guys follow Creole King, man. We'll be right back with more Molo in the City.
Check out The Soul Letter Magazine, the New Soul Collective's monthly digital print magazine that focuses on the soul movement from the indie perspective. Ask a friend to support the movement by purchasing a digital copy for $1.95 at thesoulletter.com. And with a purchase, you receive a soul and house music mix download from their global DJ network. And with a $19.95 annual subscription, you'll receive the music and a free Soul Head t-shirt, courtesy of the New Soul Collective. The Soul Letter is filled with info on the music, literary, events, visuals, and special promotions that mainstream ignores. You name it, and the Soul Letter delivers. The Soul Letter Magazine, the monthly magazine that focuses on the soul movement from the indie perspective.
All right, people, I am so excited right now. We already told you that we have the music out for Complete Me by Creole King, featuring Mike Mo. But right now, we have a special rendition that they're going to do called Completely Different. Here is Creole King featuring Marseille.
I must admit it's completely different when you ain't with it. I get the feeling something's missing. Could it be an emptiness or a distance, a separation, division? And even when we indifferent, resistance is strengthening. Positioning the point in the post, punchline of the joke. You the fun that I poke. I be the tide, you be the coast. The universe was designed with us in mind. Adam's real became evil. Wink to you at my side. Get the picture? Baby, we Kobe and Derek Fisher. Sister, I can only lift the trophy with you. And it's a gift. No, I got one thing that won't change when it's strange. I pull a trigger, you aim, together we bang, bang. Yeah, I pull a trigger, you aim. Can't you see? Baby, you complete me. Complete me. We're meant to be. And I love you completely. Completely, yeah.
thing. So no, I can't sing, but they could boo me for you. Just for you.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. We had such a fun show. I have to give a big special shout out to everybody who participated today. Thank you to author Miss Lillie Young. Thank you to Dr. Alicia Cain and Miss Sis Magazine. As we said, I am going to be contributing to the entertainment segment, so I'm really excited about that. You guys be looking forward to it. Also, thank you to my brother, Creole King, who gave that awesome performance. Thank you so much. Featuring Marseille, who was ripping on the guitar, and you're going to hear his music playing throughout, so I just love it. Love guitar. And thank you to Live Hip Hop Daily, who's going to be participating in airing our show. We love you, Live Hip Hop Daily. Thank you to Sway Lounge for this beautiful venue, as always. Thank you to Dragon Tattoo, one of our sponsors. Guys, you want to make sure to keep getting ads. We want to put your commercials. We want to have your ads. If you guys want to be a part of it, please email your stuff to inthecitypodcast@gmail.com. Thank you for everybody who follow us on Instagram at Molo in the City Podcast and on Facebook, Molo in the City Podcast. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page, Molo in the City Podcast. Yeah, I'm going to say it a million times. You need to remember it. Thank you so much to New Radio, who did an interview with our executive producer the other day. That was very special. As well as Love Ultra Radio, who did an interview with me and Quadir earlier this week. You can find it on Instagram. We posted it. Thank you so much at ILX Project. You're the bomb. Guys, be sure to tune in. We are getting ready to do next season. We only have a couple of episodes left. Next season is going to be bigger, better, more well-known talent. Whatever, anything you guys can expect is going to be even bigger next year. So if you guys want to go ahead and start sending in submissions, please do it, because we're going to fill up fast. If you're a performer, please send in your EPK to inthecitypodcast@gmail.com. If you're a dancer, if you're an artisan, wherever else you do,